Oh, so I was toying with, not that we need another topic before the show. I was toying with, that's what I was toying with. Got it.
What the fuck was...
I don't
Something
know, but...
Ghostbusters do.
I got your burp. This is 8-Bit Dad.
Laptop and
hello, welcome to 8-Bit Dad. I'm Zach Rosenberg.
and I'm Brian Ferguson. 8-Bit Dad is the modern parent's source for news, reviews, and fatherly opinions, which is updated daily. In this show, we talk about some of the weekly top stories posted on 8bitdad.com.
That's right, we are the founding fathers of 8-Bit Dad, and we help aggregate parenthood news from across the web. We put our little spin on it. We bring fatherly opinions to culture stories and top news and web trends.
Yes. It's a world curveball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A worldwide curveball.
Exactly. And if you have a story that you would like to share, you can make it to our website or to this show. You can email us at dads@8bitdad.com. Nope, that way. Or you can learn how to be a writer. Not learn how to be a writer, not in general. You can learn how to, I gotta change that. You can learn how to be a writer for our website. If you go to 8bitdad.com/contribute.
And you can follow us on Twitter. We'd appreciate it. That's twitter.com/8bitdads. Or you can like us on Facebook, and that is facebook.com/8bitdad.
Yes.
So what do we got?
We are on episode 16.
I'm on my second beer.
It's our Sweet 16 episode.
There's nothing sweet about this, about what we're doing.
Nope. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl.
Yes, it is.
For all those the manly man.
For all those fans.
Yeah, the manly fans.
How super would you How super would you say it is?
It could have been more super, I think.
What, like if the 49ers made it?
Or, yes, like 49ers and...
Yeah, who'd you like this year?
Green Bay Packers.
Packers?
Well, I like the Patriots.
Pates? The Pats?
I got it for the Pates.
The Pates.
I think those are the Peyton Manning brothers.
The Pate?
The Manning brothers, yes. But no, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Do you have any plans? Are you doing anything? You like basketball.
Yeah, I like everything but football. I'm going to my in-laws, so... I don't know, I'm 300 pounds, I'll probably just eat.
Okay.
Happens.
Good enough. I'll probably be rooting for the Patriots tomorrow.
Probably, if they're the team that they're your team.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it goes.
I like the Giants
unless
too.
you cover the spread the other way. And
not really.
I don't know how that works.
But I mean, I like both teams, but I would favor the Patriots.
And I learned today that the New York Giants play in New Jersey.
Yeah, there you go.
And we wonder why the other countries make fun of us. We have a team that's representing a whole region playing against a team that plays in a state other than the state it's named after.
Right. Well, we could always play the regular football, which is soccer, and just kill everyone. Like, did you hear about that? Like, there's like 73 people that died in a fucking soccer riot.
But which one? There was like a couple recently. The Egypt one?
I guess. Is that what it was?
There was a huge one in Egypt. And there was something soccer runs deep in these countries.
Don't they have like other shit to fight about? Like,
yeah. I mean, I typically, I mean, historically, from what I've heard, is soccer's where they like have their kind of like fun violence, like they're like get it out of your system violence. But not if 73 people are dying in a game, like one game.
Dude, that's a mass murder.
Yeah, that's
worse than going to a school and like shooting it up. Not that I condone that or anything.
What?
Well,
Jesus. Think about the children.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about the children.
I don't watch football. Oh, we're talking about soccer.
Yeah,
I watch a little bit of that. The Galaxy re-signed And they're big
Are we
guys.
still talking about this?
I don't know. There's no other notes under that. It's
No,
question of the
we
week's
can
under
move
that.
on. We can move on.
Okay, well, I didn't want to cut
Who
you
gives
off.
a shit about the Galaxy? You
Kind of. I mean, Beckham's on it.
Is he
Brandon
really?
Donovan's good.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty good team.
All
Pretty
right.
exciting. Tickets are cheap. And Home Depot Center, it's close. We should go.
Okay. Well, we're going to a soccer game.
Only white people in the crowd. Like out here. In
Yeah,
other states, it's like...
Yeah.
But
It's pretty
LA,
white.
if you're into like the Galaxy, like it's a pretty Latino crowd. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I stand behind my comments. Podcast question of the week.
Famously unpopular question.
Yeah. Was how do you deal with your kids' nightmares? I was really hoping you guys would come out in droves for this one because my kid is actually having nightmares. So
this was kind of like a...
I really wanted... This was self-serving. I really wanted to know what people did to like... And I guess there's a couple different ways to go about this. You can either come out in front of it, or you can kind of do the damage control on it. And I've heard it both ways.
like preventative measures or
like
damage control?
You know, I'll answer for Justin because he and I chatted about it over a Facebook chat one night. He of course didn't comment.
Justin's
Thanks,
one of our
Justin.
writers who's in Afghanistan now.
And you know what? That's no excuse for him to not comment.
Yeah.
Because he was on Facebook talking to me
Fucking
about
bullshit,
it.
dude.
So, Justin, get your shit together.
We don't care if you're
We
being
don't
shot
care
at.
if you- yeah.
Okay?
You plug in and
You get
answer.
You get on the grid and you make an appearance.
Or we will remove you. We brought you into the site. We'll take you out. We won't, seriously.
No, we need more. We need writers.
If you answer this question even after
Seriously
we read it, it's
need
fine.
writers.
But yeah, so he and I, you know, I was telling him that we have like Monster Spray, which is like the totally like
Oh
you put like water in a spray bottle and then spray it around your kid's room before they go to bed, and you're like, there, monsters can't get you. And Justin was like, you know what the problem with that is that you've acknowledged that there's monsters.
And you're gonna probably like develop a really weird habit later in life.
And give your kid pneumonia when you're like spraying them with cold water before bed.
Well,
Here,
no.
asshole.
No, he's gonna like probably move in with like some chick, and he's gonna be like, "Hold on, we have to
Hold
keep
on
the
a
monsters
second."
out."
Got to keep the
Okay,
rapists
we're
out.
good. He's like 35, you know. Whatever. But yeah.
I had heard that was a way to do things.
Well, I mean, kids.
I had some
they-
like TSA safe like cologne kits or whatever, and I was like, let's put some water in one.
You know, it's kind of like believing in Santa Claus.
He likes it. I mean, he liked it, but the problem is that, like Justin said to me, you've then acknowledged that monsters can get in your home.
Yeah.
So then if you miss a night, he's like fucking terrified.
You can always hang garlic on the door. Ward off vampires and zombies and ghosts at the same time.
I read on the internet that you can use a dream catcher, which I don't think I'm
Sounds
that
kind of lame.
person. I don't know if I'm that person to put a dream catcher.
You know what's weird is I've seen them in cars,
Yeah.
and
You're like, are you sleeping behind the
who
wheel?
the hell is sleeping in their car?
Hippies
Oh, okay.
and homeless people.
So maybe that's what that means.
Yeah, that they live in their car.
That if you see a dream catcher in someone's car, laugh and
Stay
point.
away. Yeah, stay away. Don't drive next to them.
Right.
So Justin was saying that his whole idea is he says, like, he tells his kids, like, you think there's monsters in this home? No. You know, he's in the army, so he can just put on, like, his camo and be like,
Really?
yeah, you think monsters are going to step to this? I can't really do that. But, I actually started doing that after he told me to.
Yeah.
He was like, you just tell them, like, no, monsters don't come in here. And I tried it, and, I mean, my kid was kind of happy with that idea.
All right.
I was like, monsters can't get in here. They don't even want to be here. Oh, and here's your monster spray. Just in case the windows aren't sealed correctly.
Does he like come to you and tell you like his nightmares or?
Well, he just started this thing where he we're not sure if it's because I started letting him watch like Batman on TV, like not the movies, not like the Christopher Nolan movies. God no, but like the cartoons. There's like some kind of The Brave and the Bold. It's kind of a cool like kiddie type cartoon in the old '60s, like Adam West.
Oh yeah,
And there's nothing scary about that one.
No, it looks totally
Like,
stupid.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he loves it. Like he loves those cartoons. Not so much Transformers, which kind of hurts me. But
Oh. Well, it took me. I mean, I think I got into Transformers when I was like 5. So.
well, yeah, but that was when it came out, like 1985.
Yeah. So maybe he has to be a little bit older.
I guess. But yeah, he started telling us that he was like having bad dreams and the man was coming after me, and there's a monster in the corner of the room, and
The man's keeping him down?
yeah, I guess the man's keeping him down. I don't know.
That's typically how it is for 3-year-olds.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, since my
You haven't
daughter's
gone there yet, so
my daughter's like 16 months and she can't talk, so thank God. Imagine the shit that's gonna come out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you.
But it's like it kind of hits you by surprise, because if you have like a good sleeper, like we've had a pretty good sleeper so far, and then all of a sudden for him to like do that, I mean, he had to sleep in our bed for the first time, like at 3 years old, the first time since he was like a week old.
Oh wow.
He had never slept in our bed before.
Yeah.
And he like literally came in, like he was up every half hour after we put him to bed, and then at like 1 a.m. I was like, all right, just put him in our bed. You guys go to sleep. I'll be in a couple hours.
Well, I mean, dreams are kind of like a reproduction of your subconscious, right? Like shit that you don't think about that has like a heavy impact on you throughout the day, like kind of come out later when your subconscious has time to like say hello. Remember me?
I've heard there's like a 3-day. That's not what I wanted to do.
Let me play
some words with friends right now.
now.
I was actually checking Twitter to see if anyone's interacting with us, which inevitably the answer is no. But
we did have
over there anyway. But I heard there was a 3-day like burn in on dreams, like things that you did 3 days ago, then you dream about.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if that's true.
I have like rehashing dreams that I remember from when I was like 10.
Yeah,
like shit like that, which like is deep into subconscious territory that I kind of like remember sometimes. Like,
what do you think kids dream about? I mean, like kids with their limited knowledge of life.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I mean, like you and I can think about, like we have a dream that we're like in Germany and hanging out with Germans and doing this and doing that and blah blah blah. Like my kid doesn't know anything except for like,
which we should totally do, by the way. We should go to Germany and do a show there. Yeah. All you Germans, write in and we'll translate it.
It's like kids don't know, kids don't know anything. Like my kid, like, what's he know in the world besides like yo gabba gabba and eating his own shit?
Yeah.
Like, what does he dream about? No.
Oh, okay.
I was thought maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Like a thing. But it's like, what do you?
Yeah.
Like something's got to really get him to like get into his life like that. So I don't know. We had Jeff Bogle, who is out with the kids. WTK. He's going to be in California. He's going to be around here locally.
Oh.
On the 16th
of February. Valentine's Day?
A couple days after. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going on a family trip.
Cool.
Look forward to seeing ya. Maybe if you got time. So he said, when my oldest was 2 or so, she went through the nasty bout of night terrors. The most terrifying thing I've ever witnessed in person. She was like a crazy zombie in the middle of the night. Not awake, not asleep, screaming, peeing. It was totally fucked up.
Wow.
We managed that after frantic research, by giving her a quiet candlelight bath at the end of every single day, she got overstimulated, often long summer days outside in my parents' pool. I wouldn't wish those experiences on anyone. Totally. Night terrors, like they tell you, night terrors are bad.
Damn.
Because they're not like nightmares, they're night terrors. Like you literally just wake up scared and shit yourself and are unconsolable.
It's so sad for like a 2-year-old to do that.
Totally,
too. Has no knowledge of life, and
it's a whole different cry too when you hear it.
Yeah, you can tell. Like,
I'm not trying to be like the wily veteran here who's like, you're gonna see, man, when you experience it, God. But
it's a doozy. No, but I mean, like, yeah,
it really, it's bad. It's a whole different cry. It's a whole different thing. You sit at your kid's bed and like watch them cry, and like they literally just don't know what they're sad. Yeah. I was hoping more people would answer so I could figure out what to do.
Well, next.
Thanks, Internet.
On to...
I found out that Triber wasn't reposting that. Because
on to babycenter.com.
Yeah. I found out Triber, which is a network of people that retweet your stuff.
Yeah.
They never got that tweet because it had the word deal in it, which made it a promotional tweet.
Ah.
So, thank you, Triber! And also, I should have checked Triber earlier. And not, a half fucking week ago. So.
Speaking of night terrors.
First
story.
Phillips and Norelco, not for fathers. Their studies say so.
This wasn't actually a night terror, but
this was
but it is in the advertising world, which kind of resolved itself.
Maybe, kind of.
We hope.
This was a long time coming.
We don't know if we actually had any weight on this, but
I'm gonna say yes.
Let's just take all the credit right now,
Yeah.
up front. Say that we
Did it.
We totally did it. We did it.
God, so triumphant, and during Black History Month. So there's this guy. So
odd thing to say.
So buddy, you're looking at him. So there's this buddy of ours on the Twitters,
buddy,
in the dad blog world. His name's Oren Miller. You might know him from Blogger and a Father, bloggerfather.com.
Yes.
Ish. He was looking for hair clippers for his kids, and he found this Norelco Philips brand set of clippers, and it said on their actual page on the website of Philips, designed for kids, made for moms. So that kind of ticked him off, and he was like, what the hell's up with that? Like, am I not allowed to use it?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to grow a vagina before I can use these? So he went on the
how do you grow
chat.
a vagina? Petri
possible.
dish or Bunsen burner?
Just luck, maybe. Just put a little glitter down there and you can sleep on it.
Yeah,
I'll have to tell you after the show about the time when I was 14 and thought I was a hermaphrodite. Maybe that'll make it to the intro of the show. It's a good story.
Or its own episode. If we have any tape left. Okay,
so Oren Miller, he looked for like a customer service email. He couldn't find it. He ended up doing a live chat with someone from inevitably India. And basically that person told him, well, I suppose it says moms because moms spend time with the kids. So that pissed him off. He was promised a call or an email back from Philips. No one ever contacted him. So he wrote about it on his website. And it got some good hits on his website. And when I read it, I said, wow, that is right up our alley.
Mm-hmm.
We love being bitter, shitty fathers. So
not shitty fathers like,
good.
We
bitter, shitty.
neglect our children, but...
No.
Well, we just...
That too.
Yeah.
So, so I said, you know what? Let's band together, because there's one thing that father websites are bad at, and that's getting together and making something happen.
Come together.
So we decided, let's get behind Oren Miller and get together like Voltron and fuck these guys up hard. That's when I realized I also had a Philips Norelco shaver, so I stopped using it.
You put it in its own corner and
yeah, I said, you sit there and you fucking wait.
Put little picket signs around it with like little G.I. Joes.
So I sent an email, and you can read it on the story. I sent an email to like 8 different people at Philips, and this was spread out over 2 weeks. First, I sent it to 2 different people that were like the marketing managers of consumer lifestyle and the grooming section, whatever. Seemed like the perfect people. Never heard back. Sent it to like 6 more people. Never heard back. I started using their PR account on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Never heard back. Do I sound like really nasally, like I'm fucking sick or something? I feel like I'm having allergies.
I'm yawning.
No, sorry. So eventually I heard back from someone on Twitter.
I literally woke up like an hour ago.
I was like texting him. I was like, are we doing the show at my place or your place? Didn't hear back. And my wife's like, are you doing the show at all? I said, yeah. He's just sleeping. So, I noticed in this time that I was taking to light these dudes up, I was noticing that there were more and more and more things on their website that were like specifically relating to mothers, and it was all the U.S. website and blah blah blah.
Anyway. I didn't know Event was Philips.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, isn't that?
They kind of like branded it as like their own company.
Event. Yeah, I think Philips bought them.
Yeah. God, there's so many companies that are owned by other companies.
Well, and Philips, I mean, I don't know if you saw like the part about it that I wrote about, but it's like they're a fucking giant company, and they have like
they have TVs,
they're in 60 different countries, and
yeah,
they do everything. It's hard to like if you decided to pick at Philips and boycott them, like there's no way to not buy their products. Like they invented the CD and the DVD and the Blu-ray with Sony. Fucking weird. Anyway, so I was using their Twitter account over and over again. No one like answered until one day someone did and said, here's the email address to email. So I emailed that PR address, and in the meantime noticed that on their website they had changed that initial hair clippers thing to designed for kids, made for parents.
That's awesome.
So I think that between us and Blogger Father,
yeah,
I think they looked and said, "Shit, we better do something."
Well, I mean, I don't know if they think we're some kind of giants in the.
But fooled them.
I mean, like, it usually takes like a lot of protesting for, kind of corporate PR campaigns to change in any kind of like advertising environment.
3 dudes were able to do that.
Like 3 dudes, like I'm sure. Well, because I'm sure that people they whatever consumer test this kind of like crap before it's released to the public.
And that's what they basically said. They had emailed Oren back and said,
based on our research or whatever,
based on our focus groups, women have small hands, and we've designed it for those small hands. Which was so fucking stupid. But hey, if they think that's what's important,
they could have man hands. You never know. But good on them for like realizing,
for changing one thing on their website.
Yeah,
the one thing that just because they thought that was the thing we were like linking to it, so they're like, "We'll make them look stupid if we change that," and they're linking to it. People will go and they'll say, "What do you mean? It says parents."
What are you talking about?
So eventually, I had emailed. I talked to this chick at Philips, and she was actually really nice, and that was what really gave me hope. This lady. She's in like the Netherlands, also, I think.
I can power check then.
And I hadn't heard back from her. And she said she was escalating it. Blah 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 blah.
I'm making it priority 5.
Eventually, and she didn't evidently. But I was really hopeful when she said that stuff, because it sounded like things were going to really get done. And then I heard from no one, so I emailed her back, and then I got an email back from the same person that Blogger Father, Oren Miller, heard from, and I got the same email back from him. So they basically said, "Fuck you." So, whatever. Fuck them. Boycott them if you can. If you can't, I understand.
There you go. So the next story, which was kind of along the lines of big corporate giants,
big corporate fuck yous,
kind of like fucking things up.
Yeah.
Soldier surprised his 6-year-old daughter at school on her birthday, and this dude was in the military for I don't know how long. Like
long enough.
He was overseas.
If you set foot on another country's soil,
you're there for a while. Yeah. Even if it's like 3 months, like
I can't do it.
I'm not gonna do that.
If you do a push-up in Iraq, that's a lot more than I can do. So thank you.
But this was exclusive to the Today Show, and usually these kind of videos are reserved for the Welcome Home blog, which kind of aggregates YouTube videes from
like cell phone shots.
Yeah, cell
YouTube
phone
videos, yeah.
Just regular kind of run-of-the-mill cameras like we're using.
Yeah.
But this was like professionally shot with HD cameras and all that crap, like lighting, boom mic guys.
Of course, yeah.
And these other kids in this, it's cool. Like it's her birthday and she's kind of showing what her favorite things are. And one of them is like her dad that's in off at war or whatever. But it's it's like totally like a big setup where they're gonna surprise her with him coming home, like all the other soldier coming home videos.
Mm-hmm.
But there was just something kind of weird about this that didn't really sit well.
Yeah.
Where the camera guy is just, there's probably like some dude with like his ass hanging out, in his face with going like
the boom mic guy with like the thing over there. And you can see him kind of look over their shoulder every now and then, like, "You're still here?"
Yeah, like
oh, you're still here. Oh.
And they're not like zooming in or anything. They're like they're just walking around like some
standing
weird
right there.
Yeah.
Well, and they like kind of look up like, "Did you want us to say something else?"
It's
like, do we have lines or do we just keep hugging?
They just
it kind of ruins like something that's usually so organically beautiful.
This is and the other kids are sitting back there like they're extras, like
waiting for the snack truck to pull up afterwards.
Where's my craft services? So, awesome for the daughter and the dad. Mm-hmm. But,
they got to
major news networks, stay away from this shit.
Just let it happen.
Let it happen, and don't try to take advantage of it.
And the people that shoot these things on YouTube, or shoot them and then put them up on YouTube,
they're family members or friends.
They're totally happy to
Oh yeah.
have you cover their shit later.
Yeah.
Don't try to get out in front of it. Like
they don't need to have a news organization go there and organize the event.
Yeah.
Of it trying to be like a surprise, you know, like that shit can happen on its own.
We should try to
cover it later.
We should try to talk to one of these guys and see what they feel about it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard enough to get a hold of them, but
yeah, I don't know.
I wonder how they feel. We should, when Justin comes home, we should call NBC.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And have him call him.
Have him like orchestrate it all.
Come on.
He was just home for a couple weeks.
Come on,
Justin. Let's make this the Justin show.
Yeah, let's do it. After you die, serious.
Wrong pipe. I'm good.
We're just gonna.
I'm good.
Okay. It's the residual coughing that's.
Let's not make it the Justin show.
he like invisibly like Darth Vader like choked
he totally
you from
just force choked me from Afghanistan. Thanks a lot, Dick.
He force choked you from Afghanistan.
And speaking of dicks, the next story: 8-Bit Dad talks to Dicken Schrader, the Depeche Mode cover dad.
Speaking of dicks.
Man, that was the best transition ever.
That was the best segue ever I think we've ever done.
So, this dude, if you didn't see him on every fucking website before we covered him, then you weren't paying attention to the internet.
He loves Depeche Mode.
This guy loves Depeche Mode.
Like, seriously.
He does.
And his kids do, too.
I was really afraid he wasn't going to speak English because all of his YouTube things were in Spanish. I had no idea where he lived. But I was like, hey, he's singing Depeche Mode. He can't be completely non-English speaking. So I took a chance and I emailed him, and thank God he emailed back right away.
He's rocking a pretty smooth-ass beard. Yeah.
Chin strap.
Like, that's a serious, like, chin strap right there.
He's got it going on. Dicken Schrader.
Yeah.
But he was a totally nice guy. He got back to us right away, and he was totally stoked to do an interview. And I'm glad he did. Some of the things we learned about him.
Yeah.
He lives in Colombia. He used to work for VH1. Now he works for VH1 Latin America. No, actually, he works for his own company. But he does some work for VH1 Latin America.
So he has a small production company.
Small production company. Those would be the words he used.
And the videos are amazing. Like
his other videos, if you check out some of the other stuff that he did, which is just on his YouTube user.
Yeah.
He's got some cool...
Go there right now.
Cool stuff on there. Let's see, what do you say? His kids are...
But I really like the 4 cameras, like the...
Yeah, the effects were really cool.
You know, it's just...
and I like the low-tech instrument thing.
Yeah, I don't know how he shot this. I don't know if it was...
I don't know how he thought about it all.
You know, like, I don't know. I think it's like web cameras that he's probably capturing from.
I think so. Well, you see him like reach up and turn them off.
Turn them off, yeah.
Then, I'm sorry, but Depeche Mode has been stuck in my head for the whole last week now, ever since doing that. And, like, not the real songs, but his.
Yeah, they're really good.
They really are good. And kids really played those instruments. So
yeah.
I'm really just impressive and so awesome to...
involve your kids in something like that, too.
So you can read the interview if you want to read the interview. I think we're the only people that got an actual interview. I mean, like, you looked across the other stuff, and Huffington Post had nothing. Babel had nothing, of course.
Well, it's
like no one thought to talk to this guy, and he was really thankful to like talk to us and have it covered.
Yeah.
So awesome. We're glad we made it on his Wikipedia page.
So thank you, Dicken, for that opportunity, and you know, we hope to see some more videos. And
what was his? Let's see. What was his? His one piece of advice to fathers was to let your kids be what they want to be. Step out of their way.
Yeah.
He said you can make them. You know, if they're like artistic and you want them to be a lawyer, you can make them be a lawyer, but it's a lot better if you just let them be artistic.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever.
Whatever makes them happy, you know. Yep. My dad always said, you know, do what makes you happy, and if you make money at it, even that's a bonus, you know. Yeah. So that's what he's doing.
So awesome. He doesn't want to be called the best daddy ever, but you know, maybe not ever, but the best daddy this week, at least.
There you go.
Second to me.
speaking of cool kids, we're trying to like make a segue out of everything today. Speaking of dicks, so this is our last story, really? Shit.
Sure, why not?
Okay. 8-year-old girl Zoe Thomson of the UK shreds on guitar.
She really does.
And she's playing the Stradivarius in this this video here. And she's really good. This was just,
like really good.
Like crazy good. Like I wasn't even this good at 15, you know, and she's 8.
I'm not that good now.
Yeah.
I never played them.
I could probably kick her ass in Rock Band. I'm gonna say that right now. I could probably
throw it down?
Yeah, I could probably throw it down. But yeah, real guitar, she's got me beat by a lot. But yeah, this was a video from one of her instructor, and she's in a band in England or the UK. Want to say
Let's Play Rock Limited school
in Berkshire.
Berkshire, England.
Yes. No idea where that is, but for all you United Kingdomers, you probably know where that is.
Kingdomers.
But yeah, this guy Leo Westby. Totally British name there, and totally awesome name, I must say. Hello, my name's Leo Westby.
Leo Westby. Welcome to the weekend.
Hello, welcome to the weekend. But he has a school, Let's Play Rock Limited, which he operates out of his home, and it was almost kind of shut down by people last year.
Hey, anytime you operate a school out of your home and invite kids to it, you're going to get a little.
Well,
you're going to get some skeptics.
It was mainly for parking and noise because.
Oh, okay, and for that too.
Yeah, I mean, because you can see
in this country, it's because they're rapists.
Yeah, I mean, you can see
in England, it's because of the noise.
This is his home, you know,
yeah,
like it looks like.
Yeah, when you look at the pictures, and homes,
a room in Guitar Center.
Homes in England are not big.
No,
from what I've heard from.
Well, they got to cram a lot of people.
The
there,
British.
You know?
They have their flats.
Flats, and but she's in this band called the Mini Band, which I got to say, BMW, if you're not picking this up right now and marketing them with Mini Coopers, you're stupid. So if anyone is a PR person for Mini Cooper and you're watching this, you're welcome.
Throw $1 million in their face.
Yes.
A couple $1,000.
Because I guarantee you they're not going to be the Mini Band for that much longer. Because they're going to grow up. But yeah, there's like this group of 5 kids that can play instruments really well. The drummer's amazing.
Like really well,
yeah.
Really well.
And I've never seen like 8 to 11-year-olds play this well.
With instruments that are as big as them.
Yeah.
Like
this guitar is
like
yeah, it's going to be like the same height as this girl, Zoe.
And what's his name? Zach Wilde totally.
He retweeted.
Like, retweeted it.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
He like put out a tweet for this this video of her playing to Stradivarius, and it was actually last year in October, I think it was. They were featured at this. What was it? The beer festival thingy.
The Buckleberry Beer Festival.
Yeah, the Buckleberry Beer Festival.
There's 3.6 million views on that video.
Well, yeah, because they were playing Metallica, and everyone was like, "Whoa!" And then Metallica actually saw it like a month later, and they responded with a video.
Yeah,
and just all kinds of crazy, stuff has been happening.
It's a total success story of like epic proportions.
But it's just really cool to see like a little girl that, since I have a daughter, it's just kind of amazing to think like in 6 years she might be doing something like that. I don't know. I'm going to try to teach her, but if she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. But Zoe's really into the guitar, and she's really good at it. So big props to Zoe, her mom, Colette, and Leo, who is spearheading the managing and the instructing of these kids.
And they're gonna meet Dream Theater in a couple days.
Yeah, they're meeting Dream Theater
On
on the 10th at the Wembley Arena,
which is huge for those kids.
Yeah, and
those kids are meeting people that a lot of people.
They're meeting someone else too. I forgot who they. There was a BBC Radio 1 interview with Zoe and her mom Colette, and I think they're. I want to say that they're scheduled to do some other sort of thing, or to meet some other people.
They have a bright future ahead of them, and enough time to do it.
And a long, a long future too. Yeah. So we.
I mean, God, if you start at 6.
Yeah, she's gonna be like.
She's got like a 15-year jump on what people usually.
To get
hot.
Well, I guarantee you, Zoe's gonna be like one of the people to look out for in like about 10 years when she's like in a serious band.
And one of the people to look out for a drug overdose in 20 years. When she gets hot too early and fizzles out.
No, she's really down to earth. Like she's like she loves what's going on, like the publicity and everything. But she's just kind of like.
I hope her parents like keep her level-headed.
Oh, I don't think they need to. Like she's like, totally. It's England.
It's tough when you're 6.
America totally fucks people up.
So was Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, but that was Amy Winehouse.
So was Adele. What's Adele? Is she English?
Yeah, but she's okay.
She's alright for now. She's a little butthurt over that guy that dumped her.
Oh, someone dumped her?
That's what that whole album was over.
Oh.
Well, we could have had it all? What was that lyric?
I don't know.
We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. I think that's about the
That's
guy.
how... Okay. Well. Cheers. But, cool videos. Look up Leo Westby on YouTube, and he has all these videos of them. The mini band.
It's cool because you don't have to get like a big camera to film them.
Nope.
You just
get a mini camera.
A little mini cam.
Yep. So that's it for this week's disaster.
That'll be. If you enjoyed this train wreck, there's a lot more where that came from.
We don't have anything upcoming, really.
We don't really.
We're going to Germany.
Another show. We're going to go to Germany someday.
Yay!
But we do have more news, reviews, and fatherly opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Every day but tomorrow, since it's
Super Bowl.
We'll probably get something up because I don't watch football.
Whatever.
That's that.
Yep.
So, if you've got a story that you want us to cover,
God knows we need it.
Then you can contact us at dads@8bitdad.com.
Yes, or you can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/8bitdad.
Or you can follow us on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/8bitdad.
With an S, not
With an
a
S,
Z.
not a Z.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week's episode of 8-Bit Dad.
Yep.
I'm Zach Rosenberg.
And I'm Brian Ferguson. Until next week. It's amazing when 9-year-olds can move right.
They have like a whole
move
fucking
like
thing set up.
Oh, they switched back.
Ding 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 ding.
What song is that? Can we like Shazam that? Dude, I'm gonna totally do that.